Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. TJ here for your 12 p.m. Express Abs class. For today's class, just a mat is all you need. All right. All right. So starting on our back, just a very quick stretch, as we've probably been sitting on a chair or a couch this whole time. And just really stretching out the core. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Just try to take like a big deep breath the best that you can. All right, bring one knee in and just hug your arms around your knees really quick. And then let that knee fall to the opposite side. So if you have your right leg, let it fall to the left. Just doing a really quick stretch. I promise we'll get to the abs part. And do the opposite leg. So just bring it into the center. So I've got my left leg. Just stretching out the hips. And let it fall. In this case, to the right side if you have your left leg. For me, it doesn't fall very far to the opposite side just because those muscles through the back of my hip are really tight. You may feel the same way. All right. So starting off, so we're going to go opposite elbow to opposite knee, but it's a sort of marching sort of position. And working the obliques and the core. All right, ready? Go. So just marching, opposite elbow, opposite knee. The elbow and the knee do not necessarily need to touch. If they do, great. If they don't, no big deal. Nice job. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right. So legs extended. And this time we're going to have our hands up in the air. If you need to support at least your neck, just use one hand and just reach with one. I just want you to really reach and then back down, reach, back down. So it's pretty much like a legs extended crunch, but you're just really trying to reach. And again, depending on how far you can get those shoulder blades off the ground without yanking on your head, just because we don't need to add to that tension. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So let's turn it over and let's do a low back exercise instead of our usual bridges. All right, so today we're going to do a reverse Superman. So just lifting the legs off the ground. So that means that the knees are just going to float above the floor and just raising the legs and squeezing through your glutes at the top. Ready? Go. So not letting the kneecaps touch the floor. Squeezing through the glutes at the top. Nice job. Again, engaging or using those low back muscles. And if you need to, you can always place one hand on your low back, just so it helps you mentally focus on what you're doing. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's turn it over and go back to that very first one that we did. All right. So opposite elbow, opposite knee with the marching leg. All right. It's not necessarily a bicycle crunch. All right. Ready? Go. Again, being mindful, not pulling on your neck or your head. If you bring your knee far enough up and it touches your elbow, excellent. Otherwise, don't worry about it so much. It's just the idea of twisting that upper part of your core, bringing the knees in, so we're hitting the obliques or the muscles on the side and the lower abs. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So back to that legs extended crunch, and this time hands up in the air unless you need to support your head. Let's do the other arm if you were just doing one arm only. Otherwise, just reach, reach, reach. Otherwise, go both hands. And I'm keeping my feet together. Just reach, reach. You got this, come on. Keep those feet together. This one's intense, especially after doing that first one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's flip it over. All right, so back to that reverse Superman. So I'm going to give you an option. Put your heels together. And so as you raise the legs up off the floor and those knees are floating off the floor, it's really going to hit that low back. You'll notice it a little more. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So my heels are touching. And I'm just raising my knees kind of off the ground, but I'm not letting them hit the floor completely. Squeezing through my glutes, through my low back. And again, if I need to place my hand on my low back, just so I'm aware of what I'm doing. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Turn it over. We are going to do one more round of those 3 exercises really quick. We'll go through a quick stretch and then we'll move on to the next. All right. So back to that kind of marching sort of bicycle thing that we were doing with our crunch. Ready? Go. So opposite elbow towards the opposite knee. Again, keeping the chin off of the chest. Great job. Hopefully feeling it through your core. Those abs are probably burning. Stomach is at least. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, so legs extended, feet together. Hands up in the air. Otherwise, use a hand to support your head. Otherwise, just reach, reach, reach. Keep going. So shoulder blades are barely coming off the floor. Keep going. I don't necessarily lie all the way back or all the way down because I'm trying to keep that tension on my core. If you do end up laying your head back down to where it's all the way, it's fine. It's not a big deal. I kind of imagine like it's like a rubber band, like you stretch it, but then you don't let it go all the way loose, and you just kind of let it come back. and pull again. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so one last of that reverse Superman, and then we're going to do a couple of stretches. All right, heels together, which is optional. Otherwise, you can just have your legs and feet apart and just lifting. Ready, go. So again, you could place one hand on your low back, or if you want, you can kind of place it on the side of your hip. And that way you know that you're squeezing or utilizing your glutes as you press the legs up. And you should be feeling it hopefully through the low back. Nice job, everyone. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go mini Sphinx. So this is where we're up on our elbows. Our legs are still extended behind us. And we're just stretching out the front of the core, pressing that hip down to the floor. And if you want to feel that stretch a little more, you can come up onto your hands, as long as you're still pressing your hip down into the floor. Excellent job. Let's go to child's pose, sitting back. And as I always say, it's that kind of fetal position where you're face down. Or sometimes they kind of call like a puppy pose in yoga. But that would be kind of with your hands beside you, kind of like so. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the upper part of our core. All right, so now legs up in the air, feet extended. Same sort of thing with that whole reaching that we did the first time. Again, you could use one hand, support your head, and the other one is just reaching. All right, ready? Go. So feet up. Otherwise, you could go feet at 90 degrees if you feel like that makes it just a little more doable for you. Nice job. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Legs down or feet down onto the floor with the legs bent. We've got a couple of minutes, so we're just going to knock it out really quick. So we're going to go penguin. So it's like a side-to-side motion. If you remember how penguins walk. Ready? Go. Shoulder blades off the ground. Hands are just kind of lightly tapping the side of your foot. And again, if you need to use a hand just to support your head, you're still kind of moving side to side. So it's not like one side is not being used more than the other. Great job. Come on. We're going to try to get through 2 rounds of these 2 exercises really quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. So we're going to go feet up, straight up in the air. By the option of just 90 degrees. Otherwise, just reaching for your toes. Ready? Go. I've said it a few times. If you need to use a free hand to support your neck and your head, please do so. Great job, everyone. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Feet flat on the floor. That bend in your leg. And remember the penguin, that kind of side to side motion. All right, ready, go. Keeping the chin off of the chest. Nice job. Moving side to side. If the hands touch the side of like the heel or maybe the side of your foot. Great. The idea is just moving side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we have one more round. I know we're just slightly over on time. Just bear with me. Ready? Last one. Go. One, with those feet up in the air. You just have both hands behind your head. Again, just being mindful not to pull on the neck. Lifting the shoulders off the ground, just barely. Again, either feet up straight or feet at 90. We have one last penguin, and then we'll do a really quick stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, feet down on the floor, legs are bent. Get ready to do your penguin. Go. Nice job. Like I said, this is the very last exercise. We will do a couple of really quick stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Feet out in front, hands overhead. Just reach. Feeling that stretch through your core. Nice job. Come up slowly. Crisscross those legs in front of you and just reach out in front. Stretching the low back. Kind of goes right underneath into the glutes, both on the right and the left side. If you want, you can walk it over to your right. Walk it over to your left. Walk it back to the center and just hold while I tell you what we have today at 12:30. There is Yoga Sculpt, which is virtual. Otherwise, that is all we have for today. Otherwise, we have a whole string of classes tomorrow, stretch break at noon, group cycling in the fitness center, and then yoga at 4:30 virtually with Beryl. All right, have a great day, everyone.